We interrupt this record to bring you a special bulletin.
Hey guys, welcome back to Qvmc. You might notice some changes around. That's because I've been absent for a while on this series again, and I'm sorry this keeps happening. But yeah, we're going to continue on today, and I want to show you some things that I've done first of all, and then second, I want to tell you about some things that I'm going to do. So I'm going to walk around and talk with you guys a little bit. So in the last episode, you saw me build some stuff up into here. There's still no front entrance, but I think that's okay. We're going to build one later on. But yeah, we're gonna go up into here. You've seen all this, you've seen this room right here, and yeah, and then I said I was going to work on this probably, and I have. So this is the entrance to the office room for the general of the military, and that's his war room right there. But yeah, this is his office area. We're gonna have a desk and stuff up here. I might do that on camera, I don't know. And then this is kind of like his back room where he can be like in private, if you know what I mean. I don't know, it'll all come together, and this hole is not this hole is not random, I promise you that. I can show you, actually I can show you where that hole leads. So let's go over here. Sorry, I was taking a drink of water. So this right here, what did you even know that was there? I bet you didn't. So that basically leads outside of the mountain as well as into that back room, and I'm gonna cover that up with a painting as well, and yeah, it should be all hidden away fancy. So that's pretty much all I've done. The only new things that have happened around here are that pretty much is it, and then this as well. Actually, this is new. So let's hop down here and look at this. I just figured I needed a way to blend the beacon into something, and I thought a statue, a shrine is, you know, the best thing we can do. What's better? Maybe I can have some, like, dispensers that shoot out stuff you can donate to your, I don't know, your deities, I think I'm gonna call them. Yeah, deities, whatever. And yeah, pretty much cool right there. So yeah, this is actually, you might notice there's no effect. That's because there's still only one layer, because I needed the beacon beam. But I'm going to be building more to that later this episode, and we're going to be turning it on, probably giving ourselves an upgrade with that. So yeah, I want to show you some other stuff. There's some stuff going on down here in this part of the city as well. So what's new, guys? I think that house is new, and this piggy. Hello, Mr. Piggy. No, this house is new. I have a house behind it and over there as well. Those are incomplete, but this house is new. I think it turned out pretty well. I'm actually slightly unhappy with the way this side of the house turned out. I'm not really sure what happened. Maybe I need to just change that to wood. I'm not really sure, but I think if there wasn't an indent there, or if there was an indent there, I think it would look a little bit better, but then it would look kind of awkward as well. But I built this house. As I said, the roof kind of is awkward on that side, but on this side it turns a little better, I think, over here. But yeah, that's new. I'm trying to think of anything else that's new. Not really anything else. So, yeah, we're going to be doing some stuff today. I'm going to go over to where we're working on a project. We're going to start some projects, kind of leave them open-ended so we can continue them on in later episodes. So, yeah, I'm going to meet you over there, and then we can start. Alright guys, so we are going to get started with some of the tasks we need to get done this episode. So first, I want to talk about my house. So you are going to see right behind me is my house, and you might be questioning, what? How is that your house when everything else is so big? You have that castle up there. Why is this your house? Well, this is my house because it was the first house I ever made. This is the only one I've ever had to live in. I made it before I made any other of these buildings. This is the first thing. You can go back to episode 1 and watch it if you really want to. But yeah, so I'm thinking we're going to have to make a new house. You can see this one's kind of crappy, but I have risen from being just a simple farmer to being one of the richest men in Clifton. Check this out. Look at all my riches, boys. Oh yeah, look at it. And then we come up here and we got some ore, boy. We got a bunch of ore up here and just a whole bunch of other stuff, and we need a place to store that. That's pretty much why I want a bigger house. So it's going to be grand, it's going to be a castle, and it's going to be epic, if I do say the least. So first we need to clear up some chests. There are many loose ends, I should say, that we have to clean up around Clifton. We need to finish some houses, do some, like, you know, we're just going to be doing some building today, pretty much is what it is. Purification, prettifying, I don't know, beautification, there's a word for it. We're going to be making the areas look better, and one way we're going to do that is by clearing up everything. So actually, I don't even need to do that. I can just break these right on out of here, and there we go. That is cleared up. Probably should place some leaves in there, but yeah, that's for another time. We're going to go to the rest of the places. There's a lot of chests. There are a lot. I'm not even going to have enough space. This is going to be a very slow procedure. You can see there are many chests, so I'm going to go ahead, clear those out, and yeah, then we can move on. We're going to work on some other things around the town as well. Alright, so step 2 on our to-do list is to set up the beacon. So we're going to put the rest of the iron. You can see, I have it here in my inventory. So we have a whole lot of iron, and we're just going to be building the beacon under here. I'm probably going to be changing the color of the beacon beam as well. Maybe something to match that blue, but I'm going to get to that. That's going to take a little bit of time. So I'm going to go to it, and I will cut, and then we can set up the power up. Okay, so these should be the last few blocks. If we just pillar up right here, then we take this away. Oh my goodness, Beaconator! Why do we not have that achievement? I have set up a beacon before. What is this sorcery? What is this? It must be because I didn't defeat... Oh yeah, it's because I had to redo everything. So Kill the Wither is taken, and now this is taken as well because we had to redo it. We hadn't defeated the dragon before killing the Wither and getting the beacon the first time, so that's why that happened. So the next step is to take some ingots, and then we got to place them into here, and we got to get strength and regen, of course, and there we go. That should be good. Let's throw some of this. We obviously want to take the iron. Give me the iron. I need the iron. Seriously, why doesn't it give me that? Give. Oh. Is there something here? Seeds. What? That is so weird. Okay, well, now we just need to cover this up, and we should be good. We have strength beacon. We have a strength beacon. We're gonna need some torches down here as well. Don't want to forget about those. Don't want some baddies spawning under here. So there we go. That was actually our way out. Oh well. Let's fill all this over with grass, and eventually we're gonna place a glass block in there. So let's go do that. Boom, and yeah, we should be all right. We're gonna place some cobblestone under there. All right, guys. So pretty much we are at the location of the new project. We are finally starting a new one. We're gonna move on from the castle for now. Gonna take a slight little break from it just because I've been working on it pretty much every single episode since I started it. So we are going to take a break, start something new, and that something new is the farm. So yeah, we're finally going to start that. I've mentioned it a couple times in previous videos, but I never really got around to making it. So we are going to start that today. Definitely going to do most of it off camera. We're going to start it off camera as well, actually. So pretty much the first step is to put in all the paths, and I've actually laid out a picture of how the farm is going to look, kind of a layout plan, and I'm actually going to flash that up on the screen right about now so you can take a look at that. That's kind of the general layout of the farm, and pretty much it's going to go from there. So I'm going to put in all the paths and such, and yeah, once I finish with that, lay out some of the buildings, terraform a bit, we'll come back. So make sure you take a good look at what this place looks like now, because in a little bit, it is not going to look like this whatsoever. Well then, so it's been about 1 day real life. It's like the next day from when I recorded that last part, but when I recorded that last part, the last part before that was recorded days before that. So either way, this has taken a span of like 3 or 4 days to make this episode. But I have started making the farm. I have pretty much planned out the entire farm, the entire area. There's still some finishing touches that need to be done. You can see I've caught a pig. I actually didn't catch him. He jumped in there on his own. I am not a torturous maniac who likes to kill piggies. Just chickens in that little hole over there, which is something I actually need to show you as well. But anyway, so yeah, I've planned out the farm. You can see I have the path set in, and I have buildings and another farm over there, which I'll talk about, and over here. So first thing when you walk in, you have this, which is going to be like a milk bar. It's going to be like a yard stand. I don't know what you call it. It's going to sell milk, and that's what it's going to do. And if we walk over here, we have a barn. Again, it's just a big cobblestone box for now. It'll be a big barn eventually. We have a silo right there, a bridge leading off into that direction where I hope to build more later on, very later on. And then this would be the farmhouse right here. This is going to be like a front porch. We have a big area for the house, and then right here is a tiny little stable, which I think will fit in very nicely. A well, and then a field for wheat. And if you're wondering where the animals on the farm are going to be, they're just going to roam around and graze, and I'll put fences around the outside so they can't escape. And that's pretty much how I'm going to have the animal situation. Now, again, all the cobblestone you see is going to be changed. It's going to be wood, pretty much, wooden fence. And yeah, this right here actually kind of looks a little bit slim. I don't really like the shape. I wanted it to be more round, which I actually made this big mass, so I'm actually going to have to change it. I'm probably going to take this slim part off and make it a little bit taller instead, and then that way it'll be more round around the back. And that's pretty much the plan with the wheat field. Again, I said I was going to move those animals. I'll have more farms over here. There'll be carrots on this side and potatoes on the other. And yeah, that'll probably be a silo, but it will double as like a watermelon / pumpkin farm, and I'll probably have both in the same one. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the farm for now. So like off camera, I'm going to work on it and probably do a lot more off camera than I am on. I'll finish the paths and such. And yeah, so if you saw the other day, I made a video about how the chicken farm wasn't working. And since then, I have been working on it very hard, very, very hard. And you can see that it is currently working. And actually, I just got one chicken. I got one chicken, guys. Amazing. Amazing. So let's go check it out. I'll show you the changes I made. It was actually a very simple fix. So a lot of you probably haven't seen this before. So maybe this is new to you guys. It's pretty cool. Kind of messy. I built it one way, and then I completely changed it. I completely changed the way it would trigger, and it got a little bit messy after that, just because it wasn't the original plan. I had to kind of design it around other things, other redstone. So pretty much the way I fixed it was, instead of having the hopper clock down here, right next to all this other redstone, I just moved it back a little bit, and that actually worked out. You can see it's still passing them through. I have this little lever here to lock them, and yeah, it works out pretty well. One other change I made is when this dispenser triggers, instead of triggering a pressure plate, it actually triggers a tripwire now, so it only triggers once, so that way every time it fires it'll kill chicken instead of like every couple of times, if you know what I mean. So you can see we have like hundreds of chickens in here. We have like, I believe, 140 chickens in each of these. Not each, like that's combined 140. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the chicken farm. It works perfectly now, I'd say. And we have a good source of food once again, which is amazing. And yeah, I believe, wow, that makes me so laggy going down there while recording. I'm not going to do that very often. But either way, guys, I think this is the end of the episode. A very successful one indeed. We got a lot of things done. It took us a couple of days, but we did it. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of QVMC. Definitely going to be making a new one soon. Going to continue working on that farm over there, and it'll be awesome. So I hope you enjoyed again, and I will see you in the next episode. So take care, and bye-bye.
To the good old days when the mama said